Namaste to all, welcome to my channel MA Tuitions. I am Lida. If you are watching my channel for the first time, please like, share and subscribe. Today also we are continuing the same exercise 5.2. Here is the 14th question. How many multiples of 4 lie between 10 and 250? So you have to find out the multiples of 4 in between 10 and 250. 10നും 250നും 10നും 250ക്കും ഇടയിൽ എത്ര 4ന്റെ മൾട്ടിപ്പിൾസ് ഉണ്ട് അതാണ് നമുക്ക് കണ്ടുപിടിക്കേണ്ടത്. So first we have to write the progression. നമുക്ക് ആ നമ്പേഴ്സിനെ ആദ്യം ഒന്ന് അറേഞ്ച് ചെയ്ത് എഴുതാം. So first number 10 ആണ് അല്ലേ. 10ന് ശേഷം 10 is not a multiple of 4. After 10, 12 is the multiple of 4. So we can write the first term as 12. Then 16, etc. What about the last term? 250 is not a multiple of 4. നമുക്കറിയാം 250 എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് 4ന്റെ മൾട്ടിപ്പിൾ അല്ല. 250 4ന്റെ മൾട്ടിപ്പിൾ അല്ല. How can you find out the multiple of 4 which is less than 250? First you have to divide this 250 by 4. Then you will get 6 into 4, 24. 10, you will get 2 into 4, 8. So the remainder is 2. That means 250 minus 2, that is 248 is a multiple of 4. 248 എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് 4ന്റെ മൾട്ടിപ്പിൾ ആണ്. So our last term will be 248. We know that this is an arithmetic progression. അല്ലേ, ഇതൊരു arithmetic progression ആണ്. Here the first term a is 12 and the common difference is 4. Since these all are the multiples of 4. 4 is added to every number to get the next number. അല്ലേ, ഓരോ നമ്പറിനോടും 4 പ്ലസ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോഴാണ് നെക്സ്റ്റ് നമ്പർ നമുക്ക് കിട്ടുക. And we can take this last term xn as 248. So we have to find out how many numbers are there from this 12 to 248. എത്ര numbers ഉണ്ട് to find out n, isn't it? First we will apply the formula to find out xn, isn't it? Xn equal a plus n minus 1 into d. This is given as 248, okay? And a is 12 plus n is, we don't know what is n, so we can use n itself, and d is 4, which is equal to 248, okay? Now n minus 1 into 4 equal this 248. We are taking this 12 to that side. Then it will be minus 12. You will get 236. Okay. So n minus 1 into 4 is 236, which means n minus 1 equal to 236 divided by 4. Isn't it? Since here 4 is to get multiplied. So if you are taking this 4 to that side, it will be to divide. Okay. 236 by 4. Which is equal to 5 into 4 is 20, then 36, 59 you will get. Okay. Then n equal to this 59, this minus 1 become plus 1, you will get 60. That means there are 60 terms in between 10 and 250 which are multiples of 4. 10നും 250ക്കും ഇടയിൽ 60 ടേംസ് നമുക്ക് കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാൻ പറ്റും. അവരെല്ലാം എന്തായിരിക്കും? 4ന്റെ മൾട്ടിപ്പിൾസ് ആയിരിക്കും. ക്ലിയർ ആയില്ലേ? 15th question. For what value of n are the nth terms of the two APs 63, 65, 67, etc. and 3, 10, 17, etc. equal? So, question എന്താ പറയുന്നത്? രണ്ട് AP തന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. First one 63, 65, 67, etc. ആണ്. Second one is 3, 10, 17, etc. In both the cases, the nth terms are equal. If the nth terms are equal, find the value of n. രണ്ടിൻ്റെയും nth terms equal ആവണമെങ്കിൽ n എന്തായിരിക്കും? മനസ്സിലായോ? അപ്പോൾ രണ്ട് സീക്വൻസിനും നമുക്ക് രണ്ട് പ്രോഗ്രഷൻ നമുക്ക് എന്ത് കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാൻ പറ്റും? nth ടേം കാണാൻ പറ്റും അല്ലേ? ഏതൊരു AP തന്നാലും we have studied about to find out the nth term, that means xn. Okay, so I am taking the first progression as 63, 65, 67, etc. So let us assume that xn is the nth term of this sequence. So we can write xn as a plus n minus 1 into d. In this case, a is 63 and common difference is 65 minus 63, which is equal to 2. We can use the values, that is 63 plus xn equal 63 plus n minus 1 into 2. Common difference is 2, which is equal 63 plus 2 into n is 2n minus 2 into 1 is 2 equal 63 minus 2, which is equal to 61 plus 2n. So this is the nth term of first progression. Now find out the nth term of second progression. Second progression can be taken as, second progression is 3, 10, 17, etc. Okay. In this case also, we can find out. I am assuming like that yn is the nth term of this sequence. Yn is the nth term of this sequence. In this case also, we can use the same formula. So in this case, a is 3 and the common difference is 10 minus 3, which is equal to 7. Write the formula a plus n minus 1 into d and use a as 3 plus n minus 1 into d as 7. Okay, 3 plus 7 into n is 7n minus 7 into 1 is 7. 3 minus 7 is negative 4 plus 7n. So this is the nth term of second progression. It is given that both the nth terms are equal. Okay, nth terms are equal. So we can take xn equal to yn. Okay, xn is 61 plus 2n equal yn is negative 4 plus 7n. Take this negative 4 to this side. So 61, this minus 4 will become plus 4 equal. Here 7n is there. Take this 2n to that side. It will be minus 2n. 61 plus 4 is 65. 7n minus 2n. 7 minus 2 is 5. So 5n. So n equal to, here 65 is there. I am taking this 5 to this side. So 65 by 5. N equal to 65 by 5 means 13. So n must be 13. Okay. 16th question. Determine the AP whose third term is 16 and the seventh term exceeds the fifth term by 12. For AP കണ്ടുപിടിക്കണം. അതിന്റെ third term 16 ആണ് തന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. Third term means x3 which is equal to 16. And the seventh term exceeds the fifth term by 12. നമ്മൾ ഇതുപോലൊരു ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ചെയ്തതാണ് കേട്ടോ. കഴിഞ്ഞ ക്ലാസ്സിൽ seventh term exceeds fifth term by 12. Fifth termനേക്കാളും 12 കൂടുതലാണ്. So we can write fifth term plus 12. Okay. Third term 16 ആണ് തന്നു. Seventh term ഫിഫ്ത്തിനേക്കാളും ഒരു 12 കൂടെ പ്ലസ് ചെയ്താലേ നമുക്ക് സെവൻത്ത് ടേം കിട്ടുള്ളൂ എന്നാണ് പറയുന്നത്. Okay, x3 equal to 16, which implies x3 means we know that xn is a plus n minus 1 into d. So x3 will be a plus 2d. Okay, and what about x7? x7 will be a plus 6d. And x5 is a plus 4d. We can substitute all the values here. So I'm going to write like this. A plus 2d. x3 is a plus 2d, which is equal to 16. First equation. And in this case, we can x7 means a plus 6d, which is equal. x5 means a plus 4d plus 12. Okay, we can rearrange. On both the sides we have a, so we can just cancel. 6d minus 4d equal to 12. I took this 4d to this side. That means 6d minus 4d equal to 12. 4d ne prathekku eduthu. You will get 2d equal to 12. So d equal to 12 by 2, which is equal to 6. So d 6 aanu kitti. Common difference is 6. We can substitute in the first equation. So first equation we will get a plus 2d equal to 16 is the first equation. Substitute 6. Okay, a plus 2 into 6 equal to 16. Or we can write a plus 2 into 6 is 12 equal to 16. Or a equal to 16 minus 12, which is equal to 4. So a equal to 4 and common difference is 6. Okay, a equal to 4 and the common difference is 6. So we can write the AP. That is, first term is 4. 4 plus 6 is 10. 10 plus 6 is 16. 16 plus 6 is 22, etc. Okay, so this is our AP. 17th question. Find the 20th term from the last term of the AP. 3, 8, 13, etc. 253. So, one AP is given. 3, 8, 13, etc. 253 എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഒരു AP നമുക്ക് തന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. We have to find out its 20th term from the last, not from the first. ഈ 3, 8, 33, 13, etc. എന്ന് പറയുന്ന സീക്വൻസിലെ 20th term അല്ല ചോദിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നത്. ബാക്കിൽ നിന്ന്, ഫ്രം ദ ലാസ്റ്റ് ടേം ടുവേർഡ് ദ ഫസ്റ്റ്. ഈ ഡയറക്ഷനിൽ നമ്മൾ എടുക്കുവാണെങ്കിൽ 253, അതിൻ്റെ ബാക്കിൽ സെക്കൻഡ് ടേം, തേർഡ് ടേം അങ്ങനെ എടുക്കുവാണെങ്കിൽ അങ്ങനത്തെ 20th term എത്രയായിരിക്കും. So what we have to do first, we have to rearrange this AP. So we need a AP which is in which the first term is 253. Okay. What about the second term? And the last term in the sequence, the last term is 13, 8 and 3. So the last term is 3. So we are changing this AP into this form. Okay. ഈ AP നമ്മൾ ഇങ്ങനെ എടുക്കുന്നു. ഇനി 20th term കണ്ടുപിടിച്ചാൽ it will be okay. So 253 ആണ്. നമുക്കറിയാം ഈ സീക്വൻസിൻ്റെ കോമൺ ഡിഫറൻസ് ദാറ്റ് മീൻസ് 3യോട് 5 പ്ലസ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ 3 പ്ലസ് കോമൺ ഡിഫറൻസ് ഇസ് 5. 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 plus 5 is 13. So to get 253, some number should be added to the previous number, isn't it? So to get the next number, what we have to do? You have to subtract this 5. So you will get the number here is 253 minus 5, which is 248. So we can write 248 here. Okay. Now we can find out the 20th term. 20th term. We know the formula xn equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, isn't it? A plus n minus 1 into d. In this case, a is 253 plus n minus 1, that is 19. Common difference. What is the common difference? In this case, the common difference is 248 minus 253. 248 minus 253, which is equal to negative 5. Okay. Now, we can put this negative 5 here. So, you will get 253 minus 95, which is equal to 158. So 158 is the 20th term of this sequence, or we can say 158 is the 20th term of this sequence from the last term. Okay, back il ninnu nokkumbo 20th term idana alla ee sequence tirichana nammal ezhuthunengil idinte 20th term 158 aanu. Okay, 18th question. The sum of the 4th and 8th terms of an AP is 24 and the sum of the 6th and 10th terms is 44. Find the first 3 terms of the AP. So, sum of 4th and 8th. A 4th term indeyum 8th term indeyum sum 24 aanu. So, we know that 4th term is x4 and 8th term is x8. Their sum is 24. Okay. Then, 6th and 10th. Sum of 6th and 10th term is 44. We can write 6th term plus 10th term equal to 44. Okay. Now we can write x4 means x plus 3d plus x8 means x plus 7d equal 24. That is x plus x is 2x plus 3d plus 7d is 10d. 7 plus 3, 10. Okay. Equal 24. We can divide this equation by 2. Then you will get, this will be x. 2x by 2 is x plus 10d by 2 is 5d equal to 24 by 2 is 12. So this is the first equation. Coming to the next, we can write here x6 is x plus 5d plus x10 is x plus 9d equal 44. X plus x is 2x plus 9d plus 5d is 14d equal to 44. Here also we can divide with 2. You will get x plus 14 by 2 is 7d, 44 by 2 is 22. This is the second equation. Now we can solve this first and second equation. So solve 1 and 2. I am writing the second equation first since the coefficient of d is great. Okay. ഇവിടെ ഡിയുടെ കോഎഫിഷ്യൻറ്റ് 7 ആണ്, അവിടെ ഡിയുടെ കോഎഫിഷ്യൻറ്റ് 5 ആണ്. 7 അല്ലേ വലുത്. സോ ഐ ടുക്ക് ദിസ് ആസ് ദ ഫസ്റ്റ് വൺ. x plus 7d equal to 22. This is the second equation. Now write the first one. X plus 5d equal to 12. This is the first equation. What we can do? We have to subtract 2 minus 1. So I'm going to change all the sign. X minus x, 0. 7 minus 5d, 2d equal 22 minus 12, which is equal to 10. Okay, so 2d equal to 10, or we can write d equal 10 by 2, which is equal to 5. d equal to 5 എന്ന് കിട്ടി. ഇനി എന്താ നമ്മൾ ചെയ്യുക? We can substitute this 5 in 1 or 2. Okay, substitute d equal to 5 in any one of the equation. Okay, in what? Okay, we can write x plus 5 into 5, which is equal to 12. So x plus 25 equal to 12, that is x equal to 12 minus 25, which is equal to negative 13. So in this case, x means the first term. That means x and a are same. Okay. So in this case, the first term x or x1 is negative 13. And we have the common difference. What is that? Which is 5. So we can write the first three terms, isn't it? How to find out the second term? x1 plus d, which is equal negative 13 plus 5, which is equal to negative 8. And x3, which is equal to x2 plus d. That means negative 8 plus 5, which is equal to negative 3. So we have the three terms, negative 13, negative 8, negative 3, etc. Okay, in this case, I took x as a. Okay, just remember that first term I a ക്ക് പകരം x ആണ് യൂസ് ചെയ്തത് കേട്ടോ. ഇവിടെ a എഴുതിയാലും മതി, no problem. Okay. 19th question. Shubha Rao started work in 1995 at an annual salary of rupees 5,000 and received an increment of rupees 200 each year. In which year did his income reach rupees 7,000? Okay. അപ്പം 1995 ശുഭ റാവുവിൻ്റെ ആനുവൽ ഇൻകം എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് 1995 which was 5,000 rupees. Okay. Then in 96 it will be 5,200. Every year he is getting an increment of 200 rupees. Okay. So in 97 also she is getting the same increment. That means it will be 5,400 plus 200, 5,400. By doing like this, we will get on some year which is 7,000 rupees. So we have to find out in which year he will get this 7,000 rupees that we have to find out. 5,000 ആയിരുന്നു 95 annual income എങ്കിൽ then coming to the next year he will get a increment of 200. That means plus 200 you will get 5,200, then 5,400 and going like this you will get 7,000. എപ്പോഴോ ഏതെങ്കിലും ഒരു വർഷം 7,000 ആകും ഇല്ലേ? ആ ഇയർ ഏതാണെന്നാണ് കണ്ടുപിടിക്കേണ്ടത്. So considering this as an arithmetic progression, we can write 5,000, 5,200, 5,400, and in this progression the last term we can take as 7,000. Okay, so we have to find out this n. So we know the formula xn equal a plus n minus 1 into d. So in this case a is 5,000. Okay, what about d? D is 200. And we know this xn as 7,000, which is equal to 5,000 plus n minus 1 into d is 200. Okay, now we can take this 5,000 to this side. 7,000 minus 5,000 equal n minus 1 into 200. So you'll get here 2,000 equal n minus 1 into 200. We can take this 200 to this side. So ഇങ്ങോട്ട് എടുക്കുമ്പോൾ ഡിവൈഡ് ചെയ്യണം. സോ 2,000 by 200 equal n minus 1. We can cancel these two zeros and 20 by 2 is 10. So n minus 1 equal to 10 means n equal to 10 plus 1 which is equal to 11. So on the 11th year he will get a rupees 7,000 as his annual income. So 11th year ആണെന്ന് നമുക്ക് മനസ്സിലായി. ആ 11th year എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ ഏതായിട്ട് വരും? Which will be 2005, not 2006. Sadhana we will do like this. 1995 plus 11 you will get like this 2006, but this is not correct. Why? Since we are taking the first year as 95. Okay, so 95 is included. So we have to count like this: 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004 and this is 2005. Okay, 95 നമ്മൾ എടുക്കുന്നത് കൊണ്ട്, we are taking this 95 എടുക്കുന്നത് കൊണ്ട് we will get 2005. Okay, so on 2005 she will get an amount of 7,000 rupees as annual income. Okay. 20th question. Ramkali saved rupees 5 in the first week of a year and then increased her weekly savings by rupees 1.75. If in the nth week her weekly savings become 20.75 rupees, find n. So this is same as the question last we have done. Okay. So in first week she saved rupees 5. Okay. On the second week she started increasing her savings by 1.75. So we can find out 5.5 plus 1.75 which is equal to 6.75. And what about the third week? Third week also she also increased with 1.75. So you will get 8.50. Goes like this. And on the nth week she saved a rupees which is 20.75. So we have to find out this n. Now we can take xn, isn't it? xn as 20.75. We know the formula a plus n minus 1 into d equal 20.75. So consider this 5, 6.75, etc. 20.75 as a arithmetic progression. And consider a as 5 and d as 1.75. Substitute all the values in this. We can write 5 plus n minus 1 into 1.75 equal 20.75. Okay, that is n minus 1 into 1.75 equal 20.75. I'm taking this 5 to that side. So minus 5 equal 15.75. Now take n minus 1 equal 15.75 by this 1.75. Since after this decimal there are two places on numerator and denominator, so no need to taking care of this decimal places. We can just divide as 1575 by 175. So you will get 9. So n minus 1 equal to 9 means n equal to 9 plus 1, which is equal to 10. So on the 10th week, she will save an amount of 20.75 rupees. Okay, so our exercise 5.2 is over. Thank you so much for watching. We will continue on the next video with the same